Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire. I don't have time for anyone too lazy or cowardly to make their own way in this world.
You heard of Raven? Coraholo? Cave on the island to the west. Places a roost for those foul...
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse. Or Katla if you're looking for
I'd
work.
be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Looking to hire a boat? I can take you to any port on the coast. Good day. Good business for the East End. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Farewell.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
My shipmates scoff at my love of finery, but from ship's captain to lowly crewman. I suppose I deserve it after wasting all my coin on gambling and women.
I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I took to the seas. I had no idea a man could die in so many ways.
I hear Adonato Leotelli's staying up in Windhelm. I've read a few of his works. Be good to meet him someday. Don't misunderstand me, friend. I like my quiet, and I like to read. But you trifle with my ship, my crew, or my captain, I will kill you.
Whatever you're about to say, don't bother. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, I know who you are. Hail, Sithis.
You have vanquished a great evil from Skyrim. You have saved this land, and our very souls. This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them. If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Windelma and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there. Until next time.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
You got business at the stables? If you're
Is
heading
this
up
about
to
the
Solitude,
stables? My husband
stop
came
to
in
check
and
out the view on the way. It's a good one.
Looking to hire a boat?
Another day, another septum. Lords don't appreciate this. So
May the gods watch. The north wind is my mistress, and I'm her master.
I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang, I'll give you a year's worth of pay. That's the spirit. Right. See you round. Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. Yeah? Need something? May the wind be
Talk
at
to
your
Captain
back,
Galland
friend.
if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Galland.
I can take you to any
We're
port on the
used to
coast.
getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shield, there's nothing more I can teach you.
May not look like much.
May the
My
earth
boat can
beneath
get
your
you there
feet
faster
be
than walking.
always soft.
Good day.
Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best if you just
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you. Safe travels.
Never. I'm a lot happier out here on the deck than I am wandering around in that ruin of a city. I heard those Forsworn out west live in caves. Can't be any worse than trying to live in Windhelm.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food. I enjoyed our talk.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Aye.
If you're looking for
The
passage,
Northern Maiden is
talk to
shipshape
Captain
and ready to
Galland.
go.
I work for Maid.
I can't thank you enough for opening the ebony mines. You brought light to the darkness, my friend.
I'll
I'm
give you this
pleased I was
warning only
mistaken.
once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
I know what you're playing at, lover, but something about you just doesn't add up.
Understandable, considering the differences between us.
I'm not talking about that. I have a knack for smelling trouble.
You may have everyone fooled, but I see what you're doing. Call a
Yes? May the wind be at your back, friend. I've been sailing the Northern Maiden. Not at all. I used to fish the water, but over the... If it weren't for my supply runs to Raven Rock, I'd have likely sold my ship by now and moved back to Riften.
The entire island isn't covered in ash. They have huge ice fields up north, and it's freezing.
Anything to report, Captain Veleth?
You've been a good
If you're
friend
looking
to
to
me.
purchase
That
something,
means something.
speak to my father, Fethis.
Something troubling you? I'd think you'd welcome a little peace and quiet.
Apologies, Adril. In my experience, it's usually the quietest.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem? Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
Captain Veleth mentioned how valuable you become to the Redder of God. Consider that I am
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjalland.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I'm sorry. My mind was... It's all in this note. See ya.
Cooked more horker meat than I needed. Whatever you plan on doing, you won't want an Ashen to provoke them before you can get on board. Go alone, and let me know of the outcome. We'll talk later.
Count 'em, 4. Can you believe it? Enough to bring down a tower. Well, if it isn't you, the blurry silhouette of my forlorn drinking days at port. Welcome to the Diabolus, listener. Let's take our dialogue to my humble office upstairs. We have some deals to make. Want some rum? Partner snagged a fresh crate last night. Well then. On to business. Not what I was expecting. Hope it's Ashen related, cause... go on. What is it? Ha ha! Not very prepared, are you? No hidden agendas. I want an actual reason. What a load of crock. But, just what I'd expect from a foreign threat. So, say it is true, that this Mama Matari is a mad god. Dare I call it ridiculous? You're not so different taking orders from our unholy mother. Ruining their family like they did with mine? Now that's a lovely little slice of history I'm willing to be a part of. Of course, of course! Sweet Void will do it for free, just to see the spectacle. Closer to this whole revenge campaign we've been on. I fancy punctuating successful deals with a glass of Tamika's Vintage 432. The last truly good year to be in the Brotherhood. I ain't done speaking. You're an icon for those who live in the shadows. Emperor Killer. What do you say to a reunion of the family? Rally a few new blood to our cause and we'll show them how it's done. And perhaps leverage your other connections to squeeze out a few more souls to join the party. The Diabolist doesn't turn anyone away so long as we share the same interests. Purifying Tamriel, one ashen at a time. Oh, and pirating. Can't forget pirating. Help yourself to the spoils of a good raid. Welcome to the crew, listener. Sails lowered. Clear waters. Good. Birds will be pulling us for a while.
Then we'll be in the under the sea.
You be on the lookout for glaciers, and I worry about navigating. Actually, scratch that. Just get your ass off this deck. I'm not risking having an Ashen near the wheel.
As you wish.
You told her about where we were? If not, who else knows about us? Where we're going? Gets me thinking. Might be time to start unboxing the steel. I'm getting a sinking feeling I won't be setting foot on land for a while. Your friend? She's a spy. Now before you yap on in her defense, try looking at it from my angle. One very special Ashen, against the odds and common sense, broke all ties with her people just so she could help you. No consequences, not so much as a slap on the wrist for abandoning her tribe. You need help. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? Okay, so why all the stalling? Why not just kill her and be done with it? Be honest with yourself. These people are uncivilized. They'd not keep her alive if she didn't have some sort of use. And that's how they get to you. I'll be keeping my eyes on her and you.
Quite an unsufferable man, isn't he? I've heard rumblings from his crew that others are coming. He's bringing other ships to the island. Perhaps the thrill of adventure. The greatest incentive for all who endanger their lives with no oath to God or a king. Or maybe he believes Sky's Divide has the answer to his own dilemma, the Ashen. Exactly. Whatever orders they've been given, we'll have to find out for when we arrive. First, we'll need to assess the environment and find a trustworthy layout of the Dwemer's compound. It can't be too far removed of how we went about our investigation in the Bastion. This time we'll have living opponents to worry about, but we'll find our way. Always do. I'm more concerned about the island's natural hazards. It's dangerously close to the supposed location of Admora. Freezing weather conditions will be more unbearable than what we're already used to in Skyrim. If they're under the control of the heroes, we'll treat them as we would any combatant. If they're not, then maybe we can use them as distractions to our advantage. Something to keep in mind in case we're overwhelmed. It would be inhospitable, even for you. Are you sure that's the island's calling?
This one has kept a secret from her comrades for a very long time. One that you may have already been able to deduce. Eventually, she must be exposed as the violent fraud hiding behind the charming mask of self-discipline. The maidens delayed her execution for a reason. I wanted to see what damnable fate awaits her and witness for myself if she has a purpose. My expectations were confirmed. Whether she lives or dies, however, makes little difference, as even in the tragic final moments of her life, she will be useless. Cast aside all notions that she is your ally above all else. She follows out of an oath to do something she couldn't do without you, to kill me.
Anything new? Are you asking me if I believe in the divines? I'm the farthest thing from a devout worshipper, but in times of despair, there's some comfort in turning to a higher power. Most of the time, they do not listen, and I understand. Arrogance would be to demand the devotion towards serving the needs of an ashen woman that has sinned. Part of me feels I'm only adapting to local customs, but after leaving Akavir, I eliminated as much as I could of my past life from memory. The hero and ancestor worship, practiced by many of my compatriots, did nothing as a soldier back home. War occupied my thoughts. When I arrived in Skyrim, there was a void. I discarded my past while neglecting a part of what I am. The Nine filled that emptiness. Uncertainty is why we delayed this for so long, wasn't it? Why we had to secure Purity's collapse beforehand? Despite everything and everyone telling us this is the only way, I'm not sure what's going to happen. This could be Matari's final trap, or Serenity speaks the truth, and this will be our salvation. Maybe both. Yes. Yes, it will. Get some rest while you can.
That'll be enough, kid.
Woke you too, huh?
Fasten those masts, men! Keep your eyes on our port and a bow for rogue waves! came out of nowhere. 1 minute the sky was icy blue, next it's dark as night. What do I need you to do? I need you to get back inside. There's a reason I had the doors locked. Go into the cargo hold and check for leaks. Hammer and board are all there. Get a move on. I need to stay focused. What is that? You've got to be kidding me. Damn it. Too late to dodge it. Brace for impact. She up yet?
Come to the stone shelter, Dragonborn. There is much to discuss before you advance any further into the island. Did you see me die? You have ample reason to ponder if I manage to escape that encounter through some clever ploy. I will relieve any concerns you may have. I'm dead. What you saw at the palace was as real as everything else in your life. I have instructions on how to arrive at your final destination. Look skyward. What you may seek is locked at the peak of the tower. Scale the walls by hand or spell, as you may try, and you'll find the security system keeps out all of the unworthy. There are 5 towers situated along the outer perimeter of this island. You will travel to each and re-establish connection to the central fortress's energy grid, so that you can then disable the security system. Having no training in operating Dwemer technology will require you to do so manually via simulations. Further instructions will be provided at each access point. When you've accomplished your initial objectives, you'll be given new directives on how to proceed into the stronghold at the center of the island. I will be your marker. Now go and fight with honor. I will be watching alongside you.
Tid Raoul!
Like a bite of a flea.
Your end draws near.
The warrior, the shield and sword of royalty. I have one in mind. Her defects can be overcome, I've foreseen it. Talk to the mayor outside. He will point you to her former comrade turned traitor.
Forgive me, soldier, but I don't understand what you mean by simulation. Haven't heard someone describe it in such a way before. Let's begin, then. What I will say is not permitted to reach the ears of anyone who is not present, including your immediate superiors. You will answer to me, and I to the Craft Lord. If word escapes of what has happened, it's certain that the mainland will be made aware by the end of the day. I need not tell you what will happen to us then. Nellic, how do you feel?
My breath grows short, sir. Not much time left.
At ease. The bomb will buffer the pain as you pass.
Is she going to help us?
There's been an incident. The prime subject, she's escaped. This guard was a witness. She broke free from her shackles keeping her contained in the Citadel. Winged, she was able to fly out through the hatch, but not before gravely wounding Nalek. Speak with Nalek while he's still conscious, as I prepare something for you.
Hurry. Ask only what you need to. Headed northeast towards the marsh. Only place on the island where someone can hide. Life detection spells won't do it. Not on beasts from the outer realms and beyond. Gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Track her movements. Corner her. Detain her. Can't let her escape.
Be advised that as of this moment, we can no longer confide in any void steel armor or weapons. Either they have no reaction on the subject or they bolster her abilities.
Not much left in me. Our Craft Lord's abomination. She caught us by surprise. The research team was performing its daily crystal attunement when she broke free. The restraints did nothing. The void material was ineffective. See this? Cut me with her arm. I tried grabbing her as she burst through the central citadel's hatch. Wounds are fatal. Healing won't do a damn thing now. Not worth living anyway. Would be demoted to the ground for this blunder. Shipped back home to the war as some provisioner. No, just me. Others were treated as ordered. Better keep their mouths shut. Tell them that. Tell them, not now. Nellic Halmans, Chief Security Officer for the Primary Test Subject Department. If you need to know my replacement, ask him.
This crossbow has been modified to lace the heads of your bolts with a potent tranquilizing agent. It's been engineered to only affect the subject based on her biological composition. I'm giving you 15 bolts. If they're all consumed, you'll need to obtain additional ones yourself. That key I gave you is for a supplies cache. Take the road north across the bridge and continue past the lake. Then take a right into the grass and hug the cliffs. You'll find a chest underneath a tree with some bolts and some medicinal potions. I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not kill her. We're not absolutely certain she's incapable of reassembling herself in some form. It may even be possible for her to manifest off-island, in which case we risk more than just the lives of our brethren at this installation. Be swift.